Okay guys, I have shampooed my hair, so now it's time to wrap. As I told you, I'll be using the Triple Action Leave-In Conditioner from Motions. So I just put that in my hair. Making sure that I do stimulate the scalp a little bit as I go. And it's very important when you're using treatment stuff for your hair, things that like this that's good for your hair, that helps to treat it. It's good to make sure that you are putting it in your hair all over, from root to tip. Okay, hold on, I've lost something. Alright, and as I said before, it's always good to detangle your hair before you do anything. So I've taken my wide tooth comb, and just the same as before, going through and detangling the hair. When you get to the end, what I do is I'll take the comb and basically lay it on top of my hair like this to detangle, instead of pulling it all the way through. If you pull it all the way through, you'll end up with a handful of hair. And I think that's where a lot of us African American women go wrong, pulling the hair out. Sometimes you'll have to part and do it in sections, and that's fine, because the more patience that you have, the better the result will be. And patience is something that I honestly don't have. Still just basically detangling with my wide tooth comb. Okay, I guess I can get rid of this towel. As your hair dries, it is okay to add water as you go. So basically what I like to do is I just like to run the comb under the water and then just reapply the comb to my hair. Okay, now that it is detangled, I'll take the smaller tooth comb and go through. And remember, like I said, always make sure that you're not combing the hair too forcefully. We have to be more sensitive on our hair, so basically just take your time and be careful with it. Now I will be using my foaming wrap lotion by Motions. Now it's time to get it ready to wrap. And remember what I told you, comb the front down. Anytime you run into tangles like that, it's okay to just take your fingers and just pull the hair apart. Don't ever force the comb through any tangles. Please remember that. So now I'm just combing to the front, down to the sides, and combing the back to the straight back. And what I'm doing now is just basically adding a little more water before I wrap, so to make it a little more manageable. Okay, now I will begin to wrap. And like I told you in the first video, you just start at the back crown and wrap down and around. I'm using the big part of this comb because I don't want to use the small part, because that'll make it'll be a disaster. I'll pull all kind of hair out. So you just wrap down and around. And you just continue that procedure all the way around. And I'm using both hands because as I smooth down with the comb, I'm taking the other hand and just basically going behind it to lay it down. That'll give you a more smoother look. And it's also laying your roots down on your scalp. Pull my earring out. Okay, so now I'm coming to the end. And now everything is wrapped and neatly tucked. So now what I will do is basically just straighten out what I've done. Smooth it out, basically. I should have said smooth it out instead of straighten it out. I'm just going back over what I've already done to make sure that all of my roots are laying down on my scalp. Now this is where I take the small part. I will be alternating with the small and the big. And sisters, make sure you get the kitchen, okay? Take the small part and lay that kitchen down back there. You know, we were blessed with a little extra back there, so make sure that you are taking that comb and laying it down too. The kitchen needs love too. Okay. Now, alright, now it's all wrapped around, so I'm going to go ahead and get under the dryer and let it dry. This is about a 4-hour job. I'll come back and I'll show you what I do to get my hair to go ahead and dry. Basically midway, I'll get from under the dryer and I'll crack my hair open, which basically gives my hair vents for the heat to continue to go in and continue to dry down to the scalp. So did that pretty good, huh? And like I said, it's pretty easy if you just take care, you know, be careful with it. Just go through the same procedure that I did. Make sure that you're detangling first, comb it all the way through, and just wrap from starting at the top back crown down and around. And just keep it going all the way around. The first couple of times, if you're not used to doing it yourself, the first couple of times it will be frustrating, trust me. But you'll get it. You know, just keep practicing at it and you'll be good at it. So I'll be back in a later video and let you know about venting. That's what I call it. So thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.